And in this seated position, legs can be crossed or long. If crossed, make sure your knees are supported. Back can be supported as well, maybe against the back of a couch or a wall. And back is tall, spine is tall, yet not rigid. Front of the body is open and soft. And eyes may be open or shut, whatever is most comfortable for you. And I invite us to take one communal breath together, inhaling through the nose, exhaling out. Again, inhaling through the nose, exhaling out. And just to allow yourself to arrive. You may be most familiar with the space that you're in, but this sense of arrival within, the sense of settling within. Beginning by noticing the sounds furthest from you. Not really trying to attach a meaning to it or a feeling to it, just noticing it. And then noticing the sounds right outside the room where you may be at. Perhaps people walking or talking, the sounds of someone in the other room. And then begin to notice the sounds within the room. Perhaps the ticking of a clock or the oscillating fan or the cool fall breeze coming in through the window. The rustling of the trees, of the leaves. And then begin to notice those sounds closest to your body. And now notice the sounds inside your body. Sound of your breath. Perhaps the sound of your heartbeat. Maybe even the sounds of your stomach. Feel, sense the flow of breath. From the crown of your head right down to the soles of your feet. And starting at the crown of your head, allowing yourself to simply let go and relax. From the crown of your head to your brow and your eyes, cheeks and jaw, to simply let go and relax. And from your jaw right down to the back of your neck, the front of your neck, right down to your shoulders, all the way down to your fingertips. Allowing your shoulders to relax and your fingers to ungrip. And from your arms to the trunk of your body, allowing yourself to let go and relax, to be fully supported and held by the support beneath you. And from the trunk of your body to your hips, to your knees, to your shin, all the way down to your toes, letting go, ungripping, allowing yourself a little bit more ease. And for today's practice, allowing the practice to meet you where you're at. Not trying to have any expectation as to how you should or should not be practicing. Just allowing yourself to be. To honor what it is that your body needs, to honor what it is that your soul needs for this next hour. And let's just take another deep breath in through the nose. Exhale out. And one more time, deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out. And when you're ready, only when you're ready, we will come to our back with ease and grace. And as you come to your back, you can go ahead and start your playlist, which is in the chat. Paying close attention to the back of your head, your lower back, and your ankles. And as you come to your back, you're invited to either be in constructive rest with the soles of your feet on the mat and your knees bent, or reclined bound angle with the soles of your feet touching and your knees falling on either side of the mat, your right knee falling on the right side of the mat and your left knee falling on the left side of the mat. And I invite you to grab whatever support that you need in order to be most comfortable, whether that be a blanket or pillows underneath either knee. And if you prefer, your legs can be extended long, whatever works for you. And we'll be here for a good 20 to 25 breaths. Feel and sense the support beneath you. Feel and sense the flow of your breath the rise and fall of your back against that support. The rise and fall of the subtle movement of your hips against that support. The openness of your front body. The rise and fall of your stomach. The expansion of your stomach as you inhale. The release on the exhale. The rise and fall of your chest. And as you breathe, might this be a time that you simply check in with yourself? Perhaps this is the first time that you've done it all day long, perhaps all week. And in checking in, being honest. And being honest in a compassionate way. Not trying to fix it, not trying to analyze it. It just is, and it's okay. The beauty of this practice is that, again, it meets you where you're at. And as we rest in silence for the next few minutes or so, have conversation with yourself. Truly checking in. Sitting with yourself for a while. Octavia Rahim, in her book called Gathered, She has a piece entitled I Am Held. And in this piece, she says this: there is no way forward unless I put this shit down. It takes a while. One by one, I let things go. One by one, I let go of things. To surrender the conditions I've been clinging to so long that I've mistaken them for my identity. To let go of ambition and ideas about success. Who am I without this armor? Those definitions, that mask, that costume, that belief. This is not easy. Weightlessness is uncomfortable when you've carried yours and everybody else's stuff for so long. Yet I lift my feet to cross the threshold. The way forward is boundless when I let go. I am held. Five more breaths here. And I invite you to make these the deepest breaths that you've taken. Really filling up and expanding the belly. As you exhale, let it be a deep release. Maybe even giving an audible sound to your breath. And when you're ready, only when you're ready, in reclined bound angle, just bringing both knees up to constructive rest. We'll all meet in constructive rest, pausing there. And when you're ready, only when you're ready, go ahead and raise that right leg with the foot pointing towards the ceiling. You may grab behind your right thigh or grab a strap or what have you, a tie. Knee can be bent if need be. And at that point, go ahead and rotate your ankles, opening up your toes. If you have a strap on there, maybe moving the strap side to side, massaging the bottom of your foot. Whatever it is that you need. Maybe making circles with the leg, opening up the hip. Beautiful. And if you're going in one direction, going in the other. Beautiful. Breathing here. And when you're ready, only when you're ready, you can go ahead and release the strap. And then place that right knee, that right ankle on that left knee for figure four. You already know where I was going. Wow. And just breathe here, opening up that hip. in a very subtle way. So many times in the practice, we feel as if we have to do these huge movements. But what I'm convinced, having practiced for a while now, is that it's the most subtle movements that provide the most profound sense of resonance, if you will, in the body. Meaning it doesn't take a lot. The most important thing is that you're showing up, and you're showing up for yourself. And you are invited to stay right here. And also extending an invitation to rock your hips side to side. Perhaps bringing into you the left thigh. But whatever is good for you, you do what is best. Knowing that in this practice you may adjust or stop at any time, because you know what's best for you. And should you bring that left thigh to you, extending an invitation to raise that left leg to the ceiling if you so choose. And we'll be here a good 6 to 8 breaths, so come in and out as you need. Listen to your body. Feel and sense not only the support beneath you, but the flow of your breath. And when you're ready, only when you're ready, slowly release, bringing the soles of your feet both back to the mat in constructive rest. You may want to move your knees side to side in windshield wiper fashion, just side to side. And when you're ready, only when you're ready, going to the opposite side, go ahead and raise that left leg, pointing to the ceiling, using a strap or not. Whatever is comfortable for you, and rotating that ankle, opening up the toes. If you have a strap, massaging the bottom part of your sole, and then if you so choose, making circles with your leg, opening up that hip. If you're going in one direction, make sure that you go in the other, just to provide that balance. And when you're ready, only when you're ready, taking figure 4 on the opposite side, placing that left ankle on the right knee. And you have the option of staying here or moving your hips side to side, rocking them. And extending the same invitation on this side to bring that right thigh towards you. And if you so choose, lifting the right leg to the ceiling. Feel, sense, and connect with your breath. Feel and sense and connect with the support beneath you. Flowing in and out of this as you so choose. Five more breaths here. And when you're ready, only when you're ready, slowly releasing, coming back to constructive rest. And pause there. There's no need to rush. Checking in, noticing how you feel, noticing how your body feels. Noticing how your hips feel. Perhaps sending your breath to your hips. And when you're ready, only when you're ready, it does not matter which side you come to, just coming to a fetal position on either side. And pausing there just for a minute or so. Noticing the support of your side body. The rise and fall of the rib, of the hip against that support beneath you. The feel of your cheek against your mat. The side of your head. And when you're ready, we're going to come to hands and knees. So with ease and grace, rising up, coming to hands and knees. Making sure that you are supported underneath your knees. Taking your time. Hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. Toes can be tucked, or the front of your feet can be flat against your mat. And once you get there, honor your body. Honor whatever it is that you need in terms of movement, or not. If it's stillness that you need, be still. If it's cat-cow that you need, do that. It's moving your hips side to side, moving your body in a circle, whatever it is that you need. Listen, honor that, allowing the practice to meet you even further where you're at. What resonates in your body? Take that in. allowing it to flow as it needs, allowing yourself to flow as you need. Six more breaths here. And when you're ready, coming to a neutral spine, placing your right hand right in front of your eyes, looking down, raising the left hand to the ceiling, stretching through there. And when you're ready, taking that right hand down, threading the needle, breathing. And you may want to have something underneath the side of your head, cushion to your cheek, the side of your head. Ankles may be crossed to provide even more grounding. Breathing here. Three breaths here. Maybe deep breaths. And when you're ready, only when you're ready, coming out with ease and grace. And eventually lifting that right hand back up, stretching, and then bringing it back down to the mat. And go ahead and do whatever it is that you intuitively need to do. Bringing your body back into balance. Perhaps even turning your fingers towards your knees, opening the inside of your wrists. Again, honoring and listening to your body. Breathe. And when you're ready, coming to a neutral spine, placing the right hand in front of your eyes, looking down, raising the left to the ceiling, really stretching along that line, opening up the heart. And when you're ready, threading the needle through the right. Again, providing whatever support you need for that cheek, for the side of the head, crossing the ankles if need be. We'll be here a good 4 to 5 breaths, breathing. And when you're ready, with ease and grace, gently coming out of thread the needle, raising that left hand to the ceiling, again stretching, opening up the heart. And when you're ready, bringing that left hand back down to the mat. And I invite you to do whatever it is that you need. We will eventually come to a standing forward fold, but if you'd like to do cat-cow, downward facing dog, whatever it is that you need at this particular moment, honor that. And when you get to standing forward fold, hands can be on blocks, stacked pillows or blankets, knees are bent. Just allowing yourself to stand, opening up the back, allowing the head to be heavy, Breathe here. And when you're ready, we'll just dynamically do some halfway lifts. So coming forward, just lifting up, hands on the knees or shins. Breathe. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. 2 more times. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Last time. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Coming up all the way to mountain pose. Breathing here. And it's not a passive pose. Shoulders should be rolled down the spine. Fingers are firm. Back is strong, but flexible. Front open. Feet grounded. So we're going to go into some moon salutations just to get our heart going a little bit. So hands overhead, palms touching. Inhale to the left, our feminine side. Beautiful. Exhale, coming to center. Inhale to the right, our masculine side, which we need both. Inhale, coming up. Coming into goddess pose. Breathe here. 5-point star. Opening up the throat, the heart. And when you're ready, hinging at the hips for triangle. Hands can be on the knee or on the shin or on the foot. Block. Breathe. Bringing the right hand down. Going into our high lunge. And when you're ready, coming up to warrior one. Warrior two. Beautiful. And when you're ready, goddess pose. And maybe shake it out just a little bit. Rock those hips. And when you're ready, warrior two on the right. Believe. And when you're ready, warrior one. High lunge. Straightening out that right knee, going into triangle. And when you're ready, coming up into 5-point star. Goddess pose. Bringing the legs together to mountain. So I think we can do that 2 more times. We're going to pick up the pace. Look how far you've come. It's a matter of belief. One step in front of the other. Sometimes we take steps back, but you're moving. And that's what's important. So here we go. Hands overhead, palms touching. To the left. Center. To the right. Center. Goddess pose. Rock those hips. Beautiful. There you go. Opening up to 5-point star. Hinging at the hips. Triangle. Right hand down. High lunge. Warrior one. Warrior two. Goddess pose. Rock those hips. Shake it out. Beautiful. Warrior two. Warrior one. High lunge. Straightening out that right knee. Triangle. Coming up into 5-point star. Goddess pose. Mountain. One more time, and I'm gonna flow. You gonna flow like you need to. No instruction, just go with what you know, what you feel. So here we go. And when you come back to mountain pose, just pause there. Breathe. Your heart may be pumping a little fast. Taking in, just breathing. And when you're ready, hinging at the hips, hands on your mat. And if you like to take a flow here, go ahead and do that. We're gonna come to our bellies. Breathing here. Whatever it is that you need. And when you're ready, only when you're ready, cheek may be on the mat or your hands may be stacked. Just breathe. Noticing the rise and fall of your stomach against the mat, against the earth. The rise and fall of your chest against your support, the earth. Breathing deeply. Feel and sense the flow of breath from the crown of your head to the soles of your feet. And when you're ready, only when you're ready, taking your hands out to a T. And with ease and grace, lifting yourself, stacking the hips to the right. Your right arm will be behind you. But stacking your hips and your legs to the right, opening up that shoulder. Legs can be long or knees can be bent, whichever is most comfortable for you. Perhaps there's cushion underneath your head. Breathing here. And if you so choose, using the left hand as a kickstand or bending that left knee behind the right leg. all invitations that you can choose or not choose. Continuing to breathe. And when you're ready, slowly release, coming back to center. And when you're ready, only when you're ready, taking the hands out to a T again, and we're going to go to the opposite side. Stacking our hips to the left. With the left arm behind us. Perhaps with the right knee bent behind the left leg. Or legs can be long, or knees can be bent. Whatever works for you. Feel and sense the support beneath you. Feel and sense the flow of your breath. Notice how you are feeling. And when you're ready, coming back to center. And just pause here. Continuing to breathe. And as we started our practice, the idea of being grounded as you're seated, being supported as you're seated, then being grounded and supported as you lay down on the back of your body. And from there, being grounded and supported on the side of your body. And now being grounded and supported in the front of your body. And when you're ready, only when you're ready, as we head into the last 10 minutes of our time together, I invite you to get in the most comfortable position for your last resting pose. If there's any movement that you like to take prior to, I invite you to do that. You may rest on your side, you may rest on your belly, you may rest on your back, but take the time to prepare as if for your most beloved that sense of what it is to be fully held and supported for your most beloved. Making sure that you have support underneath your head, making sure that you have support for the trunk of your body, whether you be on your back or your side or your belly. Making sure that you have support for your ankles, the soles of your feet. Making sure that you have support for your knees. And perhaps it's not about lying down, it might be seated. Whatever it is that of the ultimate care for your most beloved. And once you settle even further. Allow yourself to fully be held. Allow yourself to be fully supported. Knowing that, as Octavia Rahim says, there is no way forward unless I put this shit down. It takes a while. One by one, I let things go. One by one, I let go of the things. To surrender the conditions I've been clinging to so long that I've mistaken them for my identity. To let go of ambition and ideas about success. Who am I without this armor? Those definitions, that mask, that costume, that belief. This is not easy. Weightlessness is uncomfortable when you've carried yours and everybody else's stuff for so long. But I lift my feet to cross the threshold. The way forward is boundless when I let go. I am held. Kendra, know that you are fully held and supported. From the crown of your head to the soles of your feet, to the very essence of your soul, your being. Notice that you are breathing. Feel and sense the support beneath you. Notice the sounds closest to your body. Notice the sounds within the room. Notice your body within the space. Notice the sounds outside of the room. Begin to deepen your breath, inhaling through the nose, exhaling out. Again, breathing in deeply through the nose, exhaling out. And when you're ready, only when you're ready, introducing whatever feels natural to your arriving back within your space, wiggling the toes, wiggling the fingers, moving the head side to side, perhaps even stretching overhead. And being mindful, even at this moment, of how you feel. And when you're ready, we will eventually come to a seated position. However you get there, please take your time with ease and grace. And when we get there, placing our left hand on top of our heart, our right below our navel, and just pause there, feeling the flow of breath, feeling the flow of prana throughout your body. Connecting with that, grounding in that. Taking the right, placing it on top of the left, gently tucking the chin. May you be happy and peaceful. May you be strong and healthy. May you be confident and courageous. May you be safe and protected. May you be at ease with yourself just as you are, leaving nothing out. Full of gratitude for our practice together in community as we transition out of one season into another. Continue to take care, be well, and stay safe. The light in me sees the light in you. I bow in honor. Ashe.